What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As you brothers and sisters know, Jess Hilarious has went viral with checking the trans community. And of course, I try to really stay away from these topics. Number one, I'm in a country where that is illegal. So I don't really have to talk about that. In the country I lived in before, which was Poland, you never really saw gays at all. Not in the open, nothing. So I've kind of been devoid of the culture, let's say, for example, homosexuality, although it does exist, I'm pretty sure, everywhere in the world. But it's not a reality that you see, at least here in everyday life, because it is illegal here. But I'd like to play Jess Hilarious's video, and then I'm going to come back.
Who the is going to stand up for us? Who the stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that bleed, honey. We the only ones that can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us. You can't be us. You will never. You're chasing something you'll never, ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello?
Hello. Now let's take a look at some of the reactions. This person wrote, "It's a war on women and I'm tired of it. Ain't that the truth?" This person wrote, "I never seen somebody want a period so bad. Rolling eyes emoji. Y'all can have my cramps because they be taking me to F out. Hello?" Tahiri said, "My God, this world is going to shit. The ignorance." This woman wrote, "What the F is a cis? Don't give us made up acronyms. We are women. Hello?" And this woman wrote, "How about we collectively say F it and not care about them calling us transphobic? Cause yes, men in wigs trying to bully us into letting them have our womanhood is scary as F. I feel like it's justifiable for real women to have this phobia." This man wrote, "To the people telling her how she should have said it, y'all love to offend people and then police how they respond to it. Nah, you offend someone, they get to respond however they deem fit. It's been a barrage of aggression and insults coming from that side towards cis women, the very group that has been supporting the trans community since before it was trending to do so. Yet, they are expected to just continue to be your punching bag because God forbid they speak up and defend themselves. The accepted one-way aggression has to stop at some point. Women have the right to defend themselves as aggressively as they feel they are being attacked. So call it what you want. I call it courage, child."
Now, when Jess Hilarious mentioned periods, there was another individual that responded to that. I'm going to play this.
"Bleed if y'all tried. Ooh."
This is what I mean when the transphobia just comes out. The audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Okay, I want to give a shout out to the Pet T Vlog for the full video there. And so here's what I would like to do. Number one, a lot of people, and you know, and I'm trying to walk on thin ice here. But I grew up in the 90s and 80s, where what we saw was a lot of, let's say, single parent homes, right? A lot of changes the black community just couldn't see coming down the pipe. 2015, the federal law for homosexual marriage was passed. And then what you started to see as women who are, you know, usually sympathetic to the LGBTQ community, I'm not going to say it's by nature, but just on average, if you go to your black churches, we used to see them. They sung in the choir, they played the organ, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of the ladies knew that these young men or women were gay, and they had compassion for them. And as time went on and things became more acceptable, we started to see it in everyday life, marriages. Some people even have churches, things like that. But I think the outcome that women didn't feel, I don't know, did women feel that they were going to get more power as the gay community got bigger and stronger? And I think that as the LGBTQ became stronger, some women feel like they have been replaced. Like, it's even a big deal in women's sports, women's prisons, stuff like that. And now women are afraid. Natural born women, as some folks will call it, cis, are fighting for the rights to be women over what you would consider trans. And when I think about this, I honestly gotta be honest when I say this. I cannot believe we're at a point in this world we are even having a conversation about what Jess Hilarious is talking about. Call it what you will. That could be, if you want to say that it is wrong, but you gotta say that what she's saying is not true. I see evidence of that. You're seeing these ladies who, in my opinion, have advocated, not all of them, but have been sympathetic towards the rights of the transgenders and LGBTQ, to the point where now those women are, it looks like, being replaced, set aside in favor of trans women. Because now trans women can say, I'm a woman, or just as much of a woman as a man, as a person that was born a man. And see, when you make that case, then anybody who was born a man or a woman got competition now. They have the same exact gender rights. And now women who have been fighting, think about this, for their rights in the country for a long time, equal pay, they're fighting for certain things under the law, wanting to be boss chicks, and now you're competing with somebody that last generation 20 years ago wouldn't be able to have the same benefits as you, but now that person has the benefits of you. And now women in general, they're used to getting, like I said, other rights and things like that from men. Now you're competing for those resources against, people who are genetically born as men saying they're women. And now women are getting, I would say, tired of it. And I'm here to tell you that if you're tired of it, my speculation is it's probably only going to get worse. It's probably only going to get worse, right? You're already seeing evidences of it in the jail, in the prison system. I saw a situation where they had a transgender inmate. The person, said that there are, hey, I'm a woman. They're going into these jail cells and things like that, and they're getting into fights. The person has been transferred like 4 or 5 times. Then there have been evidences where you have a transgender woman going to a woman's prison, getting women actually pregnant inside the prison system. So the person can say, I'm not a man, I feel like I'm a woman, or I am a woman. I am a transgendered woman. This is my identity. And now the person who was a genetic woman or who was born a woman feels like, you know what? I don't have no protection. And what it appears to be is that these women are not as, again, sympathy towards women has been getting less and less with, the feminism, the rise of, independence in black women in general, And a lot of guys already don't have that much sympathy in comparison to other generations. Now you add this in the game. And I'm telling you, like, a lot of people are confused. This is one of the reasons why, as many problems as I have over here, living on this part of the world, people still understand what they are here. Okay? You are this, I am that. Here are my cultural norms. Here are yours. And do you know how easy that is for somebody like me? I don't have any hatred for anybody. I don't have any hatred for any group. But again, what I'm saying is, if women are supposed to be getting rights in America, women who have been, let's say, historically gendered born women, weaker vessel women, is it fair that they are being pushed aside by, these transgender women who can then come in and say that they're women? And then these other women who have been born a woman are almost like at a disadvantage now because of the favoritism towards people in the LGBTQ by some folks. This is what a lot of folks, Gilbert Arenas saying the same thing. Hey, LGBTQ, these people are kind of pushing their weight around a lot, and it's affecting people's lives. But I live in a country that's not a problem here. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for what you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.